Hi everyone, it's Miros, and yesterday Apple introduced iOS 18 Beta 1 for developers, so you can download and install it on your device if you are a developer at Apple, and this will be available from iPhone XR up to iPhone 15 Pro Max. Of course, not every feature will be available for every iPhone, because some of them will need more CPU power and they will need the latest A17 CPU coming with iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max, and it will be available also for iPhone 16. But the major one, the visual ones, probably will be available from iPhone XR and up to 15 Pro Max. So let's start first with the visual ones, and this is the familiar Apple home screen, but if you swipe here you can see I have icons placed on a different place. This is something new which we were expecting for a long period of time and we were waiting for that. You can see here I can now hold on that icon and select edit home screen, and you can see I can hold on TikTok for example and place it wherever I want. And even the folder, I can just place it wherever I want. This is something which wasn't available before that, but now it's here and we can rearrange our icons and place it wherever we want. So if you hold again your finger and select edit and customize, here we have of course something else different. We can make here large icons. You can see they are going large or small icons, so we can rearrange the icon size. And if we go large icons, the icons text is missing. Now we just have only the icons, and if we go small, everything is coming back. The icons text and underline text is here, and if we go large, it is missing. Something again new. If we hold our finger here and select edit home screen, you can see what we have on that widget. We have here a small bar in the corner of the widget, and if we hold on it and just drag it, we can make the widget larger or smaller or wider or whatever we want. You can see it is a little bit buggy, but keep in mind this is beta 1 and it will be improved way more. Just hold here and move it like this or like this. It is changing the icon size, the widget size, you can see, and every icon is rearranged now in that way. Of course we can remove every icon and move it wherever we want. If you want, we can make it just like before, and we can check and test here all the important information. If we for example have our kit in the wallpaper, by the way, this is the wallpaper coming with iOS 18, so we have a new wallpaper too. So icons rearrangement is here, but it is not ending here. We have something more. If we hit edit and customize, as I already show you, a small and large icons, but we have here automatic, dark, light and tinted. What does mean? If we hit automatic, now it is automatic. That means the colors of the icons will change according to the theme you selected, dark or light theme, but you can select it directly to dark, and all the icons will go dark. You can select white. I will just go to this home screen because here we have more icons, and now let's just hit customize and select dark. You can see how icons are going dark and light. Of course it is happening, light and dark mode of the icons, it is happening only to the stock icons, Apple stock icons, not every of them. You can see Telegram, Viber, YouTube and so on, they are not changing. Let's set it to automatic, and now if we swipe down and select dark mode, you can see what's happened. The icons are going dark here on the bottom, and if we select light mode, they are going white. And this is something we can control on our home screen. What else we have? By the way, if we hold and select edit customize, we have here a tinted icons. What does mean? You can already see that all the icons are tinted, and it is even suggesting the color of your wallpaper. Let's move here, and you can see everything is with the colors, tint colors coming from this iOS 18 wallpaper. Let's hold down again and let's hold down, edit home screen, edit, customize, and select here on the tinted. It is taking the color of the wallpaper and it is tint every icon, but of course you can change them, you can make them whatever color you want, which is something very fun, and we are missing the fun iOS. If you tap here, you can select directly a tint color. It is now in the middle, but you can move it here and it will get the color directly from here. And if you move it here like it was before, it will again take directly the color from wallpaper. So we have here the tinted colors and you can see it is switching between light and dark mode. Very, very interesting. I like it. Now you can see the whole wallpaper and home screen is consistent with one color. Very beautiful one. If we go in dark mode, you can see what's really happened. And now I will edit and customize, and of course I will make them automatic and switch back to light mode, so it will be visible better for the sake of recording the video. And you can see how Apple are becoming just like Android. We can customize now almost everything in this iOS 18. By the way, this is the screenshot of last night update. It was 7.11 gigabytes coming from my iPhone 15 Pro, so around 7 gigabytes. This is the iOS 18 developer beta, and this is the first beta. It will be buggy, but it will be fixed with later updates. And this feature with customizing the icons and widgets on your home screen will be available for every device running iOS 18, so it doesn't have any limitations here for hardware or power or anything. Every device with iOS from iPhone XR and up will have that feature. The next big thing here is customizing your control center, and what does mean, you can see already it is a little bit different. Here we have our music player, we have here the toggles, but they are now a little bit changed for mobile data, Bluetooth and so on. If we tap here, it will expand a second menu with more toggles in it. Now in that way we can use more toggles, and everything is here a little bit rounded. And of course we have different cards here. If we swipe up, you can see here we have our music player, big one. And we have here also our toggles for connectivity, and here are our favorites. And we have here also the power toggle. If we tap on it, let me just do this, we can directly slide to power off our device without the need of holding the power button. Of course, if we tap here on the plus icon, we can start do the same thing as the home screen. If we grab here on the corner, we can rearrange the toggles, we can make them bigger, you can see, and slide them on a left or right. Yeah, of course it's a little bit choppy, but this is completely normal. It is still beta 1. From here we can again hold on the corner and make it, of course, smaller, or like this, and you can just hold on it and place it wherever you want. Here are the toggles, and if you tap here on an add control, and you can select different control toggles you can add here. If we tap here, scroll down again, you can select magnifier, for example, or whatever you want, and you can rearrange every toggle. You can make that hearing device a little bit bigger, and you can make it again smaller and rounded. If we scroll here, we have another toggles. If we scroll down, you can go to other toggles and you can add wherever you want. You can see how many you have here. You can here make that connectivity toggle bigger or smaller, just whatever you want. You can do this, and when you are ready, just swipe and go to the home screen. That's it. So we have here the new rearrangement of the control center, which is a welcome change. And of course, when we are speaking of customization, now we can customize our lock screen too. So how we can do this? When the device is unlocked and if you hold here, it is just like before. If we tap on customize, select lock screen, and everything is just like before, except the new wallpaper coming with iOS 18. But you can see what's happened here. Now we can remove and change the shortcuts on the lock screen. You can select a different application. We have the camera, but you can select here translate, or you can select magnifier or whatever you want, and you can do this for the both left and right shortcuts. If we tap here on the minus, it will remove the torch, and you can select something else, and you can see you have here the connectivity, display and brightness, dark mode directly shortcut from your home screen, home, and a lot more. Almost everything you can use on your device. Let's select torch again and hit done, and that's it. You can customize your lock screen. And speaking of lock screen and animations, we have a new animation. If you enable the torch, let me just show you. You can see the new animation coming here from the dynamic island, and if we disable it, let's enable it again, you can see that new animation. This is something new coming with iOS 18. Let's go to the home screen again. We have also app updates. One of them is here, Photos application. If we tap on it and go back, just like before, all of the photos are here on the up, but if you scroll down a little bit, you can see you have here a different menu. You have recent days, we have here people and pets section, pinned collections, memories, we have here a different memories, trips, albums, featured photos, and so on and so on. Wallpaper suggestion also. So we have here again a search. If we tap, we can search, and you can search, for example, grass, and it will bring everything with the grass in it. You can see how easy it is now. And until we are here on the home screen, I can see my settings application, and of course we have here rearranged and changed settings. If we tap on it, you can see it is pretty much the same, but if we scroll, you can see it's not going to endless scrolling. This is it. Why? Because Apple moved everything to the apps category. Now if you tap here on the apps, all our apps are here with every setting for the application. So we have now a different submenu for the applications coming with iOS 18, and this is very important and very well organized. I like it a lot. So now the settings application is way more cleaner and useful, of course. And with iOS 18 we have also a new application, and this application is this one, passwords. Let's just tap on it. Try Face ID again. Now I'm recognized, and you can see welcome to the passwords application, easily saved, fill passwords and autofill. This is an application which will manage your password. All your passwords just will be in that application, and you can manage them very easily. If you tap continue, turn on notifications, of course, allow, and now here are all my passwords, passkeys, Wi-Fi passwords, and security, and we have here a search bar so we can search for all of our passwords. This is something which is again welcome change. Apple are trying to make everything clear and useful. And until we are speaking of security and passwords, let me show you something else. Until we are on the home screen, if we select, for example, travel application and hold our finger on it, now we can select require Face ID, and this will lock the application, and it will require Face ID every time you want to open the application. Let's tap here, and we have something more. If we type div require Face ID for Strava, Face ID will be required to open the app or use Siri with it. Notifications, previews, and Spotlight will not show app content. So we have require Face ID, and we have hide and require Face ID. This will completely hide the application. Let's tap on it. Hide Strava, obscure app icon and name, hide app, and you can see now it is directly missing from our home screen. And if we scroll to the bottom, you can see we have here a different section with hidden applications, and if we tap on it, it will require Face ID, and now Strava will be inside and it will require again Face ID. And if you want to remove that, don't require Face ID. So let's select it, and now Strava will not require Face ID to be opened. Let's move it again to the home screen. Alright, it's here, and you can just tap and open this Strava application without not every application can be hidden, but most of them can do this. Something I was not expecting, but I want this for many years. It is now available, and this is redesigned phone application. And mostly when you tap here, you can see you have all your contacts, and you have here the dial icon next to it, all your contacts with the icons. And also if you go to the keypad, and you know what, we have now T9 dialing. What that means, this is a smart dialing with suggestions. And if I want to dial a customer service, I need to dial here a customer, which is corresponding numbers with the letters. So in 2 we have ABC, so customer service, and it's now available directly. Just you tap here on the numbers and it is directly available, and you can dial it directly. This is the quickest way to dial a number, and I'm very happy that we have now this feature coming with iOS 18, and finally I can do all my daily tasks way more quicker. And the phone application with iOS 18 will let the users to record the calls and directly transcribe them, but probably this will happen with future updates when Apple Intelligence is coming to iPhone 15 Pro and later devices. But for now it is still not available, but Apple introduced it, so definitely it will be available in future. Also, we have something new here in messaging application. Now we have the option to schedule the messages, and if we tap here when you are trying to send a message, and if you tap on the plus sign, you can select here the option to send it later. I will show you something from Apple presentation. I think this is, and you can see here you can schedule the message. It's not available for me, I'm not sure why, probably because I'm not using iMessage for my both devices. But anyway, also with iOS 18 Apple introduced, they will have RCS messages available, so finally Android devices and Apple devices can communicate with the new messages protocol, which is super. Also, we have updates here for Safari, and we have now here the new reader view and highlights view. You can select a different reader view if you tap here. And what else? Also, we have here the highlights feature, but you need a specific web page which has that highlighted feature. Highlight is missing for now for me, I'm not sure why, but it should be here. So we have a new reader view, which when you tap here you can make it like this or this, smaller or bigger. And also you have here the highlighted feature, which is still not available for me, but it is here. We will have here new AI generated image creation, which will be connected with ChatGPT 4 if you want it, of course, but for now this will be available later this year. For now, this is the first developer beta with iOS 18 coming to devices from 10R up to 15 Pro Max, and you can experience all these new features coming with it. For me, the most important is T9 or smart dialing in dialer application, rearrangement of the home screen, and now all the icons are tinted, and it's even better than the Android devices, because in Android devices not every application is going tinted, just the stock applications. But here, of course, stock ones are looking better, but every application is tinted, which is something very beautiful. Even the widgets are tinted, so your home screen is tinted with the color you prefer. Of course, these are just the major changes coming with iOS 18, but now you can edit and customize your control center and your home screen. You can see a very welcome and useful feature. So that was everything I found until that moment. If you found something new, just let me know down in the comments. Of course, in future I will make more videos, cover everything new with upcoming updates for the iOS 18. But for now, this was everything. If this video was helpful, don't forget to subscribe and like my videos. Have a nice day.